Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Yes, as we all know, my name is Kajetan, and what I do here, I review the markets weekly and give us my general bias for the week on, let's say, the major dollar pairs and possibly gold and any other pair, maybe Japanese yen pairs and other things. So yes, so without further ado, just do well to like and subscribe, do well to share the video, make sure that you are engaging, and also comment any pair that you want me to analyze and drop a bias on, so that I can cover that on the next market outlook. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we'll just be covering some major pairs. Let's go from, let's say, USD JPY and see what USD JPY is doing in this week. Okay, so we're just going from the weekly time frame, doing a top-down analysis, and derive a general bias for the week. Okay, so generally USD JPY, I have not been understanding USD JPY of recent, and if you look, USD JPY is just buying, it's just bullish. But as I said earlier, it has reached an important area in the market here. Don't know why this thing is not showing. So this area here, it has reached an important area, and we could see a huge push to the downside after this high has been taken out. You understand? So that's what I'm expecting. But since it cleared this high, it has just been ranging, and what you can expect from USD JPY is for it to come and take out this place now. To come and take out this low. This low here that I marked out. Come and take out this low, then possibly this low too. So we should be expecting a very, very big impulse to the downside on these days. So if you see any downside to in USD JPY, maybe any sell-off, any huge sell-off, don't be surprised. I called it. So it's after the break of structure already, so we'll not be looking for any buys here. It's not safe. Okay, so we'll just be waiting for a retracement, and then we can now look for buys to the upside again. All right, so going to the next one. I don't do much of BTC, but let's just go to XAU. And XAU has just been selling. I currently have a setup on XAU at the moment, and I'm trading it currently. I had the entry last week, but market closed, and this week it has just triggered, and I'm in the trade at the moment. So this is my target, my overall target for XAU. So I expect XAU to still sell a little bit more into the downside, right? So till it takes this high, till it takes this low out, I'll still be looking for sales on XAU. So what are we seeing generally on XAU? So XAU has just been selling, it has been selling off, and it has just been selling off, and if you just keep looking for sales, there was one opportunity here from last week. It's short downside here, opportunity here again to short, and then I'm now in this opportunity now. So I'm targeting this lows here, So let's see what XAU does. In the coming days. So I'm expecting XAU to get to this level. Sorry, I need to escape all this. Okay. So I'm expecting XAU to get to this level, and even this level at this downside. So I don't think I'll be able to hold this trade till now, so I'll just close it here. So that's the plan, and that's just it for XAU. XAU has just been selling, so just keep selling XAU and you should be fine. All right, going to GBP USD. GBP USD, as I've been explaining GBP USD since, and it has just been playing out as I expected. Okay, so remember this place, I told us that we might see GU take out this high, but GU did not later take out this high that week. So after that, NFP just sold it to the downside and kept selling, and then GU just used last week, the week before and last week, to just retrace, and it took out the NFP high, and it took out that major liquidity high I was telling you about. Yeah, so this is what GU has been doing in general, right? If you go to the daily time frame now, right? Let me put this on full screen. Let me put it on full screen so we can understand and shift my stuff here. Okay. So if you can see, you see that I marked this order block high. I think this was from the weekly or the monthly time frame. So GU tapped into that place, right? After it took out, it gave an initial reaction when it tapped to the order block. Then it came, swept liquidity here. That's here, right? Swept liquidity here, and went and swept liquidity here, went back up, right? Then after going back up, it came back down again, right? After tapping into the other block, and that other block now is giving an indication that it's a very, very strong order block for it to reject from that place 2 times, right? So we are still expecting sales on GU, right? I think in the past weekly forecast that I did, I mentioned that we'll be seeing, I want GU to come and take out this liquidity high. Sorry about that. I want GU to come and take out this liquidity high. And GU, oh god, why am I offline? Okay, so yes, so I wanted GU to come and take out that liquidity high and start selling, keep giving us that sell to the downside. But mind you, GU took out this low and it didn't break below it, right? So we might be seeing a new bullish movement on GU, but when this sell will be confirmed is after we take out this low. And start taking this liquidity out now, we take out this low, and then it gives us a re-entry here, and then we can now short to the downside. Currently GU is not as clear as EU, okay, although DXY is buying and all that, but it's not as clear as EU. So we should just be careful on GU. So until it takes out this low now and gives us a retracement to take a sell here, I don't think I'll be hopping on any GU trades unless let's say something comes from my discretion, or let's say from experience now here, I can decide to do 1 or 2. But let's say this is the most logical setup, right? It's the most logical setup, it's the more higher probability setup. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'll be expecting on GU. So if GU takes out this low, gives us a retracement, and we now sell again, yeah, I'll be entering into some positions. And yes, Euro USD, I think Euro USD is clearer in terms of sales. Even last week it didn't retrace so much as GU. Okay, so it came and it took out this liquidity high here. After it took out liquidity high, it started giving a sell. It started selling to the downside, right, indicating that the sell pressure on EU is still much, right? From what we analyzed, we told you, I told us that monthly order block, right? It came, gave an initial reaction, it didn't tap into the monthly order block. It came, it swept that high, tapped into the monthly order block, and gave a change of character, indicating that EU wants to sell. You understand? So it came, retraced, and took out this liquidity high and started selling and gave a break of structure again. So EU is quite clear. It's very, very clear, and it's indicating that sellers are still in the market. Meanwhile, GE is not so clear because that low looked like a liquidity sweep. You understand? So that is just the point. So we're looking for sales on EU. Currently, I don't think there's any clear entry at the moment, right? After I took out this high here, river of life. After I took out this high, it just started selling off and started ranging. So there's no clear opportunity per se right now. So what I'll be expecting EU to do, maybe, right, maybe it just comes, it takes out this high again, gives a change of character, and then you can now short it to the downside. You understand? So let's just see. Market needs to give us a good structure before we can just hop in. Right? Hopping in now or selling now will be very, very risky. Or maybe we have either that or it gives us a formation like this. Comes, it takes out this low. Once it takes out this low, we know that the market is ready to sell. Then we now get a re-entry here, and then we can now short it to the downside, right? Either that first option or this second option. That's what I'm expecting on EU. So till it does one of these things, right, it could still keep buying and possibly get to this other block I marked here, or even higher prices. So we should just be very, very attentive, and let's see what market does and we react to it. Okay, so yes, which other pair are we checking? Let's check GBP JPY. I had it set up here, but it didn't come back to this breaker block, right? I saw the setup like this. It looks very good. This is liquidity low, this is the breaker block, this is my entry, and this is what I'm targeting. But for some reason it didn't even take out liquidity, it just went up and it kept going up. It bought massively. So but let's see. If it comes back to this area, I'll watch the reaction and see whether I can still take it back. But GBP JPY is very bullish, and I won't advise sales at the moment. I won't advise sales. So it's just bullish. Just keep looking for buys. Possibly this setup that we have here could still play out, but I'm not sure price will retrace that much. Let's see. Which other pair? Euro JPY. Okay, this is what I expect currently on Euro JPY. So I want price to come and take out this liquidity low here. If it takes out this liquidity low, comes here and taps into my entry, then we'll ride the USD-JPY to this high. It's the same thing with GBP-JPY. It's bullish, so we'll keep looking for buys. This is the target, so we're targeting this high for Euro-JPY, and yeah, that's what I'm just saying. And yeah, I think that wraps up the market outlook. Let's check the XY. Okay. So I still expect DXY to come and take out this high, which further reinforces the sell on EU that I told you I was seeing. Okay, so currently it's after I bought, it's now retracing. So we look at it from that daily time frame. You see it swept liquidity here, changed character, giving us a break of structure to the upside. Right, it came back, tapped on this other block, and it's moving. It's just moving. So let's see what DXY does. Right, DXY does currently. This is the sell before the buy. Right, this is the current order block that is in control of the market. And let's see if this other block can push it higher. I feel it might still retrace a little bit and then continue to the upside, at least to this high. Okay, so yeah, I feel DXY is still going to buy, and yeah, simultaneously EU2 is going to buy. So let's just see what happens in this week. Yeah, concerning the gold trade, I'm currently in it and it has been moving quite alright. This is how it is currently. Okay, so this is how it is currently, and I think on my 10K account I am up how many? 181. Don't know if you can see it.
Is the caption okay?
184 now. So yeah, that's the current state of the account. So yeah, I'm up 180 something. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just see next week, right? This is just the market outlook for this week. This is what I have. This is what I think will happen this week. So if you like what I'm doing here, just do well to like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see on the next video. Ciao.